I'm going to call the meeting to order. We're going to start with a roll call. I'm Carol Marbaugh, co-chair.
Peg Labor, co-chair and secretary for the day.
Why do we have that? Colleen Eichenberger cannot operate this microphone.
Betty Larson. Carol Chandler.
Sue Lenz.
Mary Lee Vetter. Lorene Bloom.
All right. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I move we approve the agenda.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, on to the financial report from the treasurer.
Okay, I sent this out this weekend for the month of November already. We had receipts for our potluck and for 4 coffees, as well as our standard birthday party donations. And we paid for the birthday party cakes and ice cream and happy hour snacks. We started the month at $42.68 and we ended the month at $4,363. I've also submitted the paperwork to Jennifer to get the birthday grant for 2024. As you know, we won a grant that they would pay 50% of our expenses for birthdays, and so the request is for $325, and we should get that check in the month of December. Are there any questions? Well, the grant was approved this spring or whatever, so it's for this year. So we had to get it in, and I don't know if they've accepted our paperwork, but I've got more paperwork if they need it. So we'll get it. I can always make up more. I can always do more paperwork. Okay. Are there any other questions? Okay.
All right, then it's on to old business. Peg sent out some information for us, and one is about the who's doing potlucks by month to help with the cleanup. And so I think you've all received that by email.
That came out a couple weeks ago. It's called First of the Month Potluck by Floor. And the reason I put it on the agenda was because I'm notoriously bad at having the dates correct. And I wanted to make sure that you all checked me on that. It's the same, it's the reverse of what the Tuesday potluck is, where you start with the 4th floor and work way down. Versus Tuesday, you start with the 1st floor and work your way up. Just to complicate things.
Any questions or comments? So it looks like that's all set.
If you get back to your unit and look at it and go, oh God, that's not a Tuesday, that's or a Wednesday, that's supposed to be this, let me know.
All right. Secret Santa all the information will be going out tomorrow after coffee. It'll be down first thing in the morning. The forms will be, instead of being in the cubbies, because only about 25 to 30 people participate. So instead of wasting all that paper and putting one in everyone's cubbies, we're just putting some on the round table in the mail room. They'll be there for you to fill out. And then there'll be a little wrap box that you can put your information in, and that'll be collected on Saturday. And you'll receive your information on who your Secret Santa is by Monday morning. Any questions? Okay. Moving on to the New Year's Eve party.
You want to talk about that?
Sure. We had a cyber meeting, Steve, Peg, and I, between the 2 meetings about how to proceed with the New Year's Eve party, which is not on New Year's Eve. It's going to be Sunday the 27th at noon for the Packer Viking party. So it's going to be similar to last year's event, where we decorated for New Year's Eve as well as for the 2 teams and had pizzas. This year, I proposed and we agreed on having pizzas again, charging $10 per a head for those that want the pizza. And that's easy to collect $10. That's what Sandy does when she has her pizza parties once or twice a year, and it works out fine. We can get the pizzas delivered probably at that time on a football day, so we can get people to sign up and then put $10 cash in an envelope, throw it in the mail room, and we'll take care of that. Steve is going to buy decorations again, and we're going to decorate the night before the morning of the party. And I looked at last year, we had 13 pizzas plus some pizza fries, whatever they are. So we can do the pizzas, and we kind of did. I don't know if we asked people what they like, but we kind of just did a few of every kind. So we'll just do that again without worrying about that. And so I think the $10 might cover everything, but we might be a little short depending how many people sign up with the decorations. So I propose that I'd like to make a motion that we spend up to $100 on the party, based on the decorations, and if we have any overlap in the pizzas, we might spend a lot less. But I propose we spend up to $100.
Is there a second?
Well, it depends how many people sign up. Last year we had 13 pizzas. Well, we're going to have people sign up. Yeah.
I need a second.
Well, are there any other questions or comments? How you might want to do something different?
Second. I would suggest that this year Green Bay Packers lose, however.
Can you put
No
in a
comments
fix?
from the floor.
Still in correct procedure, you need a second before you have
I will
discussion.
second the motion.
Any discussion from the members?
Any other discussion from the members? I have one question. Last year, did people bring a salad or dessert, or was that, not remember?
I think you're right. We suggested people might want to donate a salad or something, we said salad, maybe dessert. I don't know. So we could put that on the thing too.
Any other comments? Questions about this before we vote?
Sign up for whether you want to bring a dessert or a salad, so we don't get all salads or whatever.
Well, we can work on you can help me, or put together a sign up sheet for pizza as well as anything else people want to donate. And BYOB. Line and Kugels.
Any other questions or comments? All right, we'll call for a vote. All those in favor of agreeing to spending up to $100 for the football pizza party, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. On to the Cookies and Carols event.
It's all prepared. So mine is going out also tomorrow. I'll make that announcement at breakfast. But I did have something in the bulletin. Did you see it? Yeah. Okay. Here's our flyer. Cookies and Carols. Cookies and Carols. And then we'll have a sign up sheet for people bringing cookies and for people who want to help volunteer for the day. We have the room reserved from 2:30 till night on the 11th of December. Okay, that's the volunteer, and then here's the cookies. Now I plagiarized yours from last year. Just change the date a little bit, and then people can sign up to bring cookies. So there you go. Any questions?
No, it sounds like
Comments?
it's well done.
We'll see.
It will be good.
Oh, it'll be good. We're going to have our first practice tonight for singing. So if you want to.
All right. I think that's it for old business, unless someone else has something to bring up from before.
I just wanted to mention Bingo's next Thursday, per usual, right? I am not gonna be in town. So somebody else will need to volunteer to take the goodies over to the open door. And that can be, it can be anytime 24/7, because a vestibule is open in the back with shelving. But, you know, if you wanna see the action, take it in. You can take it Friday before noon or, any morning, Monday through Friday. Okay. The next door pantry.
They have a nice new location.
And Steve should be back, so I assume he's can, call. A week from Thursday, this is 17th. 17th or 12th? 12th. The 12th, yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. The second and the second.
I have it on my calendar actually for the 19th. Third week. What is it, the third week?
Okay. So never mind. You can still do it for me, Carol.
It's the 19th, Carol.
19th.
No, you can. I want more people to do it.
All right, so that's all set. Then on to new business. And again, Peg had sent out a list of upcoming or potential events for 2025 that you should have received a couple of weeks ago. You want to go over that?
Yeah, I just tried to list by month what I knew so far, which was January was bingo and a birthday party. February was birthday party and bingo. The dates vary. And March was, well, I put International Women's Day tea party, but with a lot of question marks. And then the birthday and the bingo. April was birthday and bingo. May was birthday and bingo. June was bingo. No, birthday. No bingo. And then July is our big party of brats and burgers and the birthday party. August is National Night Out, which we're doing this year, and the birthday party. September, birthday party bingo. October, bingo birthday party. November, Veterans Day Remembrance, birthday party and bingo. And December, birthday party, bingo, cookies and carols, and Secret Santa. But the question is, what do we do with all these months that are birthday party bingo? Should we be doing something else? Our first big event doesn't happen until July.
And I didn't pay attention to all your dates about birthday parties. We don't do it in February.
Oh,
That's the month we skip.
well,
'Cause
then
so
we're
many
even
people are
shorter.
gone. There was discussion, you know, we've done some big events in springtime. And I'm not familiar how to do it, but there was a lot of interest in a Kentucky Derby type party. And I'm trying to see what date that is. May 3rd, early May. So that's a possibility.
And we should have more than one big event in July. And we have traditionally had more than one dinner type event. Sometimes it's been in the fall, in addition to July. My ideal gal over there, that's you, Mary Lee.
Your idea, girl. Okay, I'm gonna say something. We had a potluck for Memorial Day on the spur of the moment last year, and it really turned out really well. A lot of people came. It rained. Yeah, it poured. But, you know, we were set up in here and had a lot of people came. Just a potluck.
And what date did you pick for a potluck?
Well, it was Memorial Day.
Which is
It's a Monday. Oh, May 20th.
do people want to do that again? May is the fourth floor for a regular potluck. So which day is Memorial Day? Oh, that's late in the month, so that would be okay.
Mhm.
We could have 2 potlucks, the regular one at the beginning of the month and the
Sure,
special one on Memorial Day.
sure.
Well, we have to make some choices
We
here.
have
How
to
many
make some
things do we
choices.
think we can do?
I think it'd be nicer to see if we're gonna do the potluck for Memorial Day. I think I'd rather see us then do something in March, whether it's try another catered dinner where everybody puts in a certain amount and we have it catered in to try it, or something else, or like a St. Patrick's Day thing again, or something like that. But I think to have something in earlier spring and then in later spring and then we've got July, I think that kind of breaks it up a little bit.
What about the International Women's Day Tea Party? That
I love that idea. If somebody wants to, we talked about doing that before, doing a tea and having a speaker come in.
I didn't. I don't have my notes from them, but I spoke with Joan Stemick. Was very interested in having that happen. I don't want to speak for her because she's at Disney World,
Or we could just volunteer while she's at Disney World.
but I think that we should table that idea until she's back in town. And then if she wants to head that up, I'm not back till May, so I'm not.
Presumable.
Yeah, but I won't be here to help or yeah.
I don't know. Maybe what we should do is it's not just coming up with the ideas, it's coming up with the volunteers. We could have some great ideas, but if nobody wants to do the work. So maybe we come up with some ideas and float them around to people, or, send out a notice or something and say, hey, these are the ideas we're thinking about for next year, but we need people to head them up. And, please respond to this email and also, attend the January meeting and we can make the decisions then.
I think that's a good idea. Do we need to have Jennifer send out an email to everybody saying, from the social committee, saying these are the ideas that we're thinking of? Please let us know which ones you're interested in, or do I need to do more of a survey that goes out that they would send back?
Well, I don't want to do a survey. Hopefully Jennifer can send an email that
Yeah.
we draft.
Okay. And hopefully we get some response from, say, if they can have it to us by the end of the year, it will be discussed and decided in the January meeting.
Yeah, which is 6th or something.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and draft something for the newsletter. Or not a newsletter. I'd rather not get lost in a newsletter. Have her send it separately.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's okay. That's not breaking any rules or anything.
Okay.
Well, we have, you could say St. Patrick's again. You could say Mexican again.
Or German. The first one was German.
First one was German. We've talked about doing it like a Chinese New Year, but I don't know when that is.
So we cook off one time too. That was another idea.
So St. Patrick's Day, Kentucky Derby, Memorial Day, possibly International Women's Day. That's 4 ideas. Oh, German. What is it? October, isn't that
German would be
Oktoberfest?
more of an October.
And many have you got? Okay. Can you read them off to me and I'll make sure I've got them? Okay. Okay. Anyone else have any other ideas or suggestions for the calendar for the coming year? All right, then we'll get that out to everyone and hopefully we'll table this then until the January meeting. I think that's it for the calendar. And we'll go on to the request to upgrade the bingo game.
Well, here's the state of the bingo game. The numbers are significantly wearing off of those little balls already. Yeah. They're not only too small, the numbers are disappearing. So Steve is making them up as he pulls them. He just picks out a number and hopes this doesn't come up again. Yeah. When I put this in Sandy Thompson got our agenda apparently. She texted me saying we should ask the board to spend some of the money that's Ebenezer that's board controlled to buy a really good bingo set with bigger numbers, bigger rolling thing, and ones that won't wear off immediately. I have no idea how much money we have in that pot. Mary.
Yeah, we talked about it.
I looked on Amazon, but no place else because that's the extent of my abilities. They have a professional bingo set for $65.99, 11 inches tall, with balls that are guaranteed to not, whatever, everlasting bingo balls. And a premium quality, set where it's 11 inches tall, not 2.5 inches. And there's a mat, a mysterious black mat, by the way. And so anyway, it looked pretty good compared to whatever else I could find. And I could read all of it to you, but I don't think you want 3 paragraphs, do you? Okay. So what size? What size of the thing? Let's see, and the balls are 7/8 of an inch. And the thing, the thing where you do this is like you see why I'm not a public speaker?
Hey,
The cage. Don't laugh at it. The ball cage. Okay. 11 inches is the ball cage, and our other one is, a baby size. Uh I anyway.
oh, good. Thank you.
So
Thank you.
they're there.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I asked Mary to look this up since I did such a poor job with the first one. Yeah, it seems not great to have to ask the board to come up with $65.
Now, when I go out, some of these are hundreds of dollars. I mean, I don't know if 65 is going to buy us
Buy us
much
what we
more than
bought?
what we have already.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That's why I didn't want to do it because I can't tell sizes of nothing. What I thought I could do is that they have they play bingo at the Apple Valley Senior Center every Friday or every other Friday. Is that I could ask them what set do they have, and I mean they've been using the same set. We've been going there for 10 years, and I don't think the numbers rub off or anything. So if we want to delay this a little bit and play with our silly set a couple more times, I will ask the Apple Valley people.
That's a great idea. And they also play over at Eagan. Now, I'm not a member, but I think Denny's a member of the senior.
Oh, they play over
Center.
there too?
So I don't know if he plays bingo, but yeah, they do play over there all the time.
Okay.
So maybe Denny could ask over there.
Okay.
Can we find out from, is it Jennifer who would know how much money is available from Ebenezer? So you have a good idea of what money is available?
Are we talking about Ebenezer Foundation? Money?
No.
What money are we talking about?
apparently there is a separate pot of money in the foundation's thing that has been given to them by members of this community. And it's only earmarked for things in this community. That's what helped pay for the dinner.
Okay, we'll confirm how much there is before the next meeting then, so we know what we have to work with. In case we go with a more expensive set. All right, so we're gonna table the upgrade for bingo until January. All right, and then one other, this is probably more of an announcement than anything, but Dick and Marianne Fletcher contacted us, and they have been so appreciative of all the help that they've received in the last 8 months from all the members here that they would like to do something. And so they have offered, since it's a fifth Tuesday on New Year's Eve, that they have offered to do the coffee hour for everyone. So that will be taking place. So that's just more of an announcement to let you know. I mean, they will probably still need help setting up and cleaning up and all of that, but just so you know that they've offered to do that for the community. December 31st. It'll be at the normal coffee hour time. All right. Are there any comments or questions, new business from anyone on the committee? Oh,
The potluck schedule will go as currently. The first floor has this potluck this Friday. Yes, one potluck a month still. Until we get to that month where we do 2, which is May for Memorial Day. Coffees are the same.
As far as coffee, wasn't somebody working on a standard sign up template for all the different floors? I mean, not that I think it's necessary, but we talked about that.
Yeah, we did talk about it, but it doesn't look like it's really necessary to do
okay,
it.
good.
I mean, people are signing up on the sheets that are put out there by the captains of the floor, so.
Right. We want our independence, like each state.
Yeah. Well, they kind of have a similar ring to them. What are you bringing and who's going to do else? Anybody on Zoom? Time to unmute yourself and have your say.
all right. If there are no other questions, comments, we will adjourn the meeting.